I want to bring you guys simple, easy exercise movements that you can do on a quick basis, just when you need a little tune-up, so that you can enhance your body and your chi and have more vitality and energy and longevity. And I think all of that is good stuff. Today we're going to do channel dredging. So you can think of channel dredging as a way to cleanse and move the chi through your meridians. Meridians are lines of energy that we have in our body. There's 12 different meridians for all of our different organs, and they have different areas that they run through the body. So for example, the lung meridian starts here, it goes up down the inside of the upper arm, and it comes out the thumb. Your bladder meridian starts at the inside of your eye, it comes back here, it separates into two, and it goes all the way down my back, and then it comes down the outside of my legs and comes out my pinky toe. The kidney meridian starts at the bottom of my foot, and it comes up the inside of the legs, up here to the center of my abdomen. So when you think of these meridians, all of these meridians have acupoints, acupressure points, or energy points on them. And these acupoints are where your acupuncturist would put the needles. So these acupoints are areas in your body that tend to have, they're also known as caverns or caves or hollows, because it might be an area where a bone has a little indentation, or where two muscles meet and they cross. There's certain areas where it's like where energy can pool. And when energy pools or water pools, it gets stale. And when energy is stale, or when water is stale, it starts to like collect bugs. So we want to make sure that the energy is moving through your arms, through your body, through these meridians. And a good way that you can do that is with channel dredging. So I love channel dredging. So let's learn to channel dredge. So with these meridians, you have the yin meridians that are coming up the inside of your legs and down the inside of your arms. Then you have the yang meridians that are going up the outside of your arms and down the outside of your legs. So when you do this, you want to actually move your energy with the way that the meridian is going, like you are kind of raking leaves, right? You want to use your fingers in this kind of Reiki sense. Not Reiki, but rake-ish-ly. All right, so to begin, you're going to have your feet a little bit farther than shoulder width distance. I like to keep them a little wide because I am coming down to the floor. So it's a lot easier when I come down to the floor if I have a little bit of a wider stance. So when I come down, I imagine I'm cleansing, right? I'm cleansing these meridians, like I'm cleaning them out. So I take my rake fingers, and as I inhale, I pull the energy. I'm cleansing as I'm pulling the energy up the inside of the legs. I'm coming up the center of my body. My hands come underneath my armpits, like I'm just kind of holding my armpits, like I'm mad here, because I want to then rotate the palms so I can gather the energy under the inside of my arms. When I get to the wrist, I grab it and then I shake it off. Okay, those are my yin channels. Now for my yang channels, my hands come on top of my arms. I come over my head, past the ears, down the outside of my body, over my bum, down the outside of the legs. I gather it at my ankles, and then so you want to think of when you're like dropping that energy, like really like you are just shaking out a rug, just I get this, you know, just Sometimes if you've maybe been around someone that, or a conversation that left something icky with you, or an experience, it's like sometimes energy can attach itself onto you. So this is a good way to just wash it off. You're cleansing the meridians, you're cleansing your chi. It's just great all around. So now let's try it. Let's do a few rounds. So again, coming down to the ground. So you inhale, raking the hands up the inside of the legs, drawing them up the central line. They come over into the armpits. Gather the energy on the inside of the arms, grab it at the wrists, and then shake it off. And then palms come up on top of the arms, over the head, over the ears, down the outside of the body, over the bum, down the legs, grabbing the energy at the ankle, and all right, so now we're inhaling up the inside of the legs, crossing over, gathering the inside of the arms, gathering at the wrists, and exhale. Palms on top of the arms, inhaling up, over the head, past the ears, down the body, over the bum, down the legs. Grab it at the ankles. Nice. Inhale up the inside. Still inhaling, crossing over, gathering that energy through the down of the inside of the arms, grabbing at the wrists. Inhale, tops of the palms over the arms, up over the ears, down the body, over the bum, down the outside of the legs, grab it at the ankles, and you can imagine just dropping it into the earth. Inhale, up the inside, cross over, gather under the arm, grab it at the wrist, and inhale, palms on top, over the head, past the ears, down the side of the body, over the bum, down the legs. Gather it, grab it at the ankles. Let's do one more. Inhale, up the inside, coming across the body, grabbing the energy under the arms, grabbing it at the wrists. Inhale, hands on top of the arms, over the head, down the arms, over the bum, down the legs, grab it at the ankle. And just bring your feet together. Just notice how you feel, cleansing, moving the energy, actually moving the energy through the way that the meridians go. It's just a nice way. It's a nice way to cleanse yourself, to move the energy through the meridians, and to just wipe off anything that might not be sitting right with you. Another good thing you can do is just a simple chi sweep, where you just wipe down, shake it, shake it, shake it. That works too.